はい、皆さんこんばんはでございます。あ、やべ。よいしょ。よいしょ。ドッタンバッタンしてる。ちょっと待って。これで動画のリンクを貼ってペーストしてセッティングして OK。 はい、すいません、オンビンさんお待たせしました。さあ、もうウィーク15ということで、本当終盤も終盤に差し掛かってまいりましてだからもうバイウィーク前かな、だから3週前にシカゴとは戦ってたんですけど、まあオンビーさん的には違うんでしょうけど、僕としてはまあ1個試合的には1つ空きですぐっていう感じなので、なかなか連戦ぐらいの気持ちではいますね。いやでも今回は怪我人がかなり帰ってきてるんで、特に両エッジがルーキーのバクスターとダニハンがご帰還なさっているので、ランは前回より止まるんじゃないかなっていう期待感は持っています。よろしくお願いします。前回よりはランが止まってくれるっていう風に信じながら試合をやっていきましょう。お、いいターンしてきた。ラッキーラッキー。こういうことがあるんだよな。だから難しいよなキーターンってね。俺はだからすぐタッチバックしてしまうタイプなんですけど、まだ2人ぐらい掴み合ってるぞ。これ通るかな。えらい。カバー2かな。あの守り方はそうだね。いやー、えらい。正直投げ捨てようかなって思ってたぐらいのところでよく空いてましたね。スーパースタースキルがついてアーブ・スミスがより活躍してくるようになったのは嬉しいところですね。さすがにね、さっきの思うとリターンはリスクだよね。さあ止まるか。おー、変な抜かれ方した。一発目のタックル止まんなかった。
When you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
めちゃめちゃ煽ってきてる。
These two teams, you may remember, they met in Minnesota earlier in the year with the Vikings coming out victorious. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they get a sweep of the season series.
結局止まりやすさはあんまり変わってないのね。
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And off comes Montgomery. And he'll dive forward here to make sure he gets something out of that one, but not much. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be
よく転んだって言い方も変だけど。
lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A give. This is Montgomery.
抜かれる。危ない。偉い。よく止めた。ピンチしても関係なしだな。危ねえ。コツコツ来るな。うちは焦らず行こうか。
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a give running right is Montgomery.
はい、ナイス。
And he's going to get this one down near the
全然 A
45-yard
で
line.
いい止め方やで。
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. This time he's able to take it down to the 42. Still about 3 yards shy of the first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Montgomery.
ああ置いてかれた。
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery, touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Santos with the extra point. That will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
ダニハンとか復帰したからもっと止まるかと思ったけどな。まあ序盤は我慢ですね。
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week.
カバー4か。前回確かに多かった気がするって思ってたけど。
I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
うん、カバー4だね。
There to make the stop. These two teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in week 12, and it was the Vikings who won that one on the road, so they'll look for the sweep here in Minneapolis. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
これも4なのかな。
Cousins gives way to Cook.
ああ、足を取られた。ああ、カバー4なんだね。
If they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now Cousins.
やべ。やべ。やば。史上最高に全部がまずいプレーだった。ああ、今全部がまずいプレー。ああ、よくない。全然集中しないんじゃないの俺。しっかりしなよ。
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
With the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
まあいいや。パーソネルは合わせずいきます。
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. A great move by Montgomery. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 104 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
はあ。OK。
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you could be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. He gets away from one. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
ランコミで行きましょう一回。これで黙っといてもらう感じで。
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense with 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Montgomery on the
Hey, Tomari.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
This to McLaurin out on the left side. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes
止まるよね。そりゃ止まるよ。
And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
ランコミが強いんですよ。スーパースタースキルであいつ。うちのルーキーは。マジバカみたいに抜けてたな、でも。そっか、もうちょっとだから、ランコミは活かせるっちゃ活かせるのか。
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Once more, Montgomery.
おー、届いた今。
David Montgomery with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears have taken the lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away.
さあ、気を取り直して攻めようか。
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
なんか変なつき方だったな、今。
Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. A give. This is Cook.
うわー、あいつがよく触ったな。しっかり抜けるかと思ったんだけどな。本当にカバー4多くなったのよ。これもそうだろうから。あ、取られた。
Jackson picks it, and the Bears are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. So they took their shot. That was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And two of the traits that you look for in a
取られちまいましたよ。 結構いけるかなって思ったんだけどな。まあそれは置いといて。
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead.
Hey, nice.
These last 2 drives, obviously they inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They hope to continue that string.
A gain of 3, second down.
Ho, ho, ho. パスだったらすぐ切り替える。はい、ナイス。ええんちゃう。
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The Bears on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. On the carry.
Hey, nice.
He's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there.
何個見で大活躍する男。
And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will be touchdown inside the
さてと、オフェンスは切り替えていきましょう。2回もインターされてるから。同点でね、後半に入れれば大丈夫かなって感じはするので。カバー4好きだな。
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Throwing his Cousins. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
ハリソン・スミスどこで怪我したの君。リターンか。分かりづらいところで怪我したな。
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
あれ、外に出たかと思ったんだけど。
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. Eddie Jackson with a tackle.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Cousins now. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's able to get this one out.
カバー4引いときは止まるって思われてるのもなんか嫌だな。
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
OK OK ですね。
Gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Cousins to throw it. It's caught. Smith.
OK 一瞬ジェファーソンが開くかと思ったからチェックしたけど、なるほどね、カバー交渉2ってことなのね。騙されるとこだったぜ。そう、あの DT が強いから中央の勝負は結構難しいかもしれないとは思ってきた。まあやるけど、うちのセンターが惨敗しちゃうんだよな、あの DT にガードとか。一応ダブチにしてみるか。そうだね。
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
あ、やべえ、時間がね。
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Cook.
OK、とりあえずナイス。あんまりカバー4引いてるし狙うのは得策じゃないんだよな。それで奥さえ通さなければいけるって思われてるところが良くない。俺がいけないんだけどね。おい、ナイスシーレン。まあ一発どっかのタイミングで仕掛けてもいい気はするけど、まあ、そんな無理しなくてもいいと思うんだよな、俺。
Play action now. Cousins escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance.
フィールドゴールをお勧めされております。じゃあキックにしいよ。攻めの感じは分かったから、ここは無理しない方がいい気がする。あとは向こうの攻撃を止めればいいんでしょ。
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
ちょっと言葉数が少なくなっていきますが、ドンマイってことで。
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock.
ういっ
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line.
どれどれ2個のインターでカバー4がいけるって思ったかな。ぽいね。
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals
あとずかずかいきますか。
establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
スリーメンラッシュだったらなおのことずかずかいくわ。
Again, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Cousins. Completes it to the fullback Ham. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Second and 11 now. Now Cousins. That one into the hands of
いやー、シーレン優秀。鬼のように優秀。
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well.
頼りになるわ。
Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he's got his man in stride.
Okay.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
これがカバー4小通過この前やってた。
First down, here's Cousins. That's complete to the receiver Thielen. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes it down just shy of the 20.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
あ、変えてきた。うわー、危ねー。あんな早くぶち抜かれることねえじゃねえかよな。びっくりした。やめてくれよ。ドキドキしたじゃねえかよ、マジで。
Here's 2nd and 10. Cousins. Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
Oy.
Down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They'll run with Cook.
どうもー。まあ工夫なくカバー4だったらこの攻め方で問題ないかなって感じはします。まあ逆にカバー4しないならしないでいいんだけど、ちょっとこの相手の攻撃を止めてプレッシャーかけたいところですね。多分ランがいけるなってなってるはずなんだよな。なのでパーソネルが合わなくてもこれでいけます。
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense,
Okay,
they're
nice.
zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
パスしてこないからちょっとここ変えるか、ハリソン・スミスに。はあ。
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery.
Hey, nice.
Pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that?
なんでハリソン・スミスに変えるかというと、スピードは遅いけどプレデコが高いんで、あんまパスしてこないんだったら、
あんまり両辱してない。
本当人聞き悪いですね。はい、どうも。たまに投げてないパスを次投げるとそうなるんですかね。カバー4な
両辱してないとか言ったからだ。
そうですね。もしかしたらそれがあるかもしれないですね。
僕のせいだ。
ああ、それは後でオンビーさんに謝っといてください。でも何をどう謝るんだろうな、その場合は。危ねえ。パスランコミやと思ってめっちゃ投げたら超危なかった。ドキッとした今の。意外と判断変えて後ろに下がるから怖いんだよな。危ねえ今のは。He just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
カバー4かこれも結局。まあじゃあ。どうも。カバー3だった。危ねえ。
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
どうだ、逆に普段やられてるズカズカランされるのをやられるとどうだ。いいですね。あ、インチ残った。まあちょっと休んでおくが良い。
This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
え、オッケー、そうだよね。あれあれ、嘘でしょ、嘘でしょ。危ねえ。頑張れ。いいですね。これで苦しい攻めになるでしょう。しかもほぼ唯一と言っていいパスを投げたらインターされたわけですから、だいぶしんどいんじゃないでしょうか。
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery.
うい、ナイス。
After a gain of 2 out to the 27.
だんだん出なくなってきたね。
That's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery.
危ねえ、止まった。
Up past the 30.
このペースで行く分には俺は何も問題ないんだよね、実は。
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Middle of the field is McLaurin.
止まったか。止まってるね。マンツーででもあんだけ進まれちゃうのか。
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now.
インチだから押し込んでくれるでしょ。
Away for the 2nd time.
ああ、押し込まれた。
Anxious moments there on the fake, but they do get just enough to pick up the first
あれな、分かってても止まんねえもんだな。
A third quarter score. The Dolphins continuing to add on. They are really rolling, and we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here.
時間感覚的には。
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the
問題ないからいいんだけど。
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
そのまま走ってもろて。 ナイス。
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down.
Wow.
This will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Well, partner, I know
インチ残すかね、普通。
I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
おー、止まらん。惜しい。
Down 4th quarter.
よく頑張った。
That's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now, yes, a two-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the first down there, but
基本的にこの攻め方は問題ない。
because it's a two-possession game, they've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
ナイス。
Sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, second down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
On second down, it's Montgomery, and this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
ああ、怪我しないでくれ君は。
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his
おお、ちょっと
pads,
それは手痛いな。
over a few people. Look
まあ
at
で
that
も
one right
残り
up
は
the
下げ
gut.
よう。
Saw
そ
through
の
three
場合は。
quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
いいのかな、そうやって時間を使って
First
て。
down, they run again. Here's
う
Montgomery. And he's going
い
to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second
ああ、下がって
down.
下がって。
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes,
ミネソタ
but
走られがちっていうね。
all game on the ground.
フィラデルフィアもな、
It's another one that keeps them
あれぐらい
moving forward.
あれぐらい持たしてきたからな、マジで。許しがたいよな。
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
ランコミでいきます。
And off comes
お
Montgomery.
い。
Fighting his way
あのさ、よろよろしてさ、なんか3、4ヤード稼ぐのやめてもらっていいかな。
Half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better
まあそ
tacklers,
の攻め方は別に怖くないからいいんだよ
especially closer
な。
to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety?
いくらでも時間
Coming
使
up
って
and
も
making
ろ
a
て
big-time play.
もう5分だしね。止める気がないというね、俺が。
The Bears on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery.
お、止まったじゃん。偉い。
Maybe by about a yard.
でも絶対ギャンブル。
He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
はいはいはいはいはいはいはい。あー、ハードヒットがー。
was able to break the tackle and the extra effort moves the sticks. The type of game that he's having running the football, there was no doubt who they were giving the ball to.
ドンマイハリ
So
ソン・
why
スミ
didn't
ス。
they just go ahead and go after him on defense, right?
Yeah,
If
key
you
in
know,
on him.
right, you know he's having that type of a game. Who else would you expect to get the football? I would have taken my chances and sold out defensively to stop him. And if
何
anyone
個見
else
れたか
picks
ら
it
頼
up,
むよ。
I tip my cap to him.
First down, here's
お
the run
い
from Montgomery. And he can only manage to
すごい、
get a couple.
30ラッシュ。
Second and 8 coming up.
いいのかな、もう3分半だよ。
And I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On second down, Montgomery. And they'll get this down to the 10. 181 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. It's been a remarkable day at the office.
ディフェンスはお疲れになっちゃうけど、まあ勝手に時間使ってくれる分には楽だよね。
More than double-digit carries in the second half alone. That's what you want as a runner because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys they really value.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
中央のランコミにしてそんな悪かい。
His first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Santos with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away.
なんかゲーム展開的にはすごい楽させてもらってるな。なんていうかタイムを消費する必要がないぐらい勝手に消費してくれるから。
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit and tell them here's the situation.
もうダメだろうな。
So we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it,
時計が止まっちゃったか。
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play. So essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Second down, they go right back to Cook.
おい、スリーメンダッシュじゃちょっとね。
Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one.
ずかずか行きましょうか。
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. They'll go right back to Nwangu. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Cousins to throw. This ball complete to Rager. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape.
ずっと安定を求めてカバー4をしてきた結果、変えるとそうなるよね。
They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. Akeem Hicks that time on the tackle.
I like a guy who understands the situation. Also like a guy.
あれこれ2ダウンしたらもう終わりか？でも止めないんだったら終わりだよね。
Maybe
flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
おいしょ。お疲れ様でございました。
Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
だってどっちにしろこれで終わりよ。なんか後半はなんかズルした気がするけど、まあいいや。俺ほんとなんもしない後半。Pleased with his overall effort. I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. なんかすいませんね、楽させていただいて申し訳ないわ。序盤がね、ちょっと集中力を欠いたのか、うまくいかなくて、でも後半きっちり修正できたからいいんじゃないかな。後半というかまあ前半の途中ぐらいからオフェンスはしっかり修正できたし、ディフェンスに関して言えば、まあ、もうちょっとリスクを冒してランコミ入れて止めに行ってもいいのかなとは思ったんですけど、そのまあ点差と時間の使い方考えると適当に走ってもらった方が結局最後の結果こうなるっていうのは分かってたんで、まああの守り方が正解かなって感じはします。まあね、基本的にめちゃめちゃ走られちゃったけどね。カズンズの2インターがちょっとゲームを難しくしたところはありますね。32回ってめちゃめちゃ持たしてんな。すごいな。でもまあまあまあ。特に気にならないって感じでしたけどね。ああ、今日はいろんな人が試合やってるんだな。同じぐらいの時間帯に。まあほとんど目標も達成できたし、特に問題ないかなって感じはしますね。パスブロック3も上がったぞ。まあああいう戦い方ができるのは賢くなったなというか、なんというかって気はしますけどね。あそこでランを出されてるのに全く慌てないというか、止まらないのは間違いないんですけど、でもどうなんだろう。こう まあ、点差、そう、3点差なんですけど、なんだろうな。うん。なんか、点差以上に、こう、点差以上にプレイヤー的にはゆとりのある試合だったので、まあ、問題ないのかなっていう。ランが止まらないのはね、よくある。うちのディフェンスが、もうちょっと育ってくれたりとかすると、いいのかな。まあ、俺の操作がいけないともあるかもしれないしな。そこは少し改善の余地ありということで。ね、DT のレベルとかが上がるといいのかもしれないけどね。今回この2人が揃った上で、だから。まあ。勝ちは勝ちだからね。いいのよ。こういう苦しい試合もきっちり体験しておくといいですね。あ、そういえば大君怪我しなかったから本当に良かった。元気そうで何より。はい。というわけで、あと、レギュラーシーズンは3戦ですね。16、17、18って多分、僕はもう、地区優勝が確定しております。はい。3敗しても6敗なんで。なので、はい。あとは、スタッツを少しみんなのを担がせてあげつつ、なんていうのかな、こう、プレーオフに頑張るだけですね。というわけで、次週が珍しいんですよね。ビルズ戦でシーライさんって僕まだ1回しか戦ったことないんで、結構楽しみにしているので、はい、また、次の試合もよろしくお願いいたします。